Everyone thinks square root minus 1 is imaginary. But what if I tell you it can secretly become real? Looks simple, right? But this tiny symbol square root, minus 1, will twist your brain. Our question is square root minus 1 whole power square root of minus 1 is equal to how much? We can solve this problem in two methods. We all know that I square is equal to minus 1. From the square root of minus 1 we can write it as I. We can write it as 0 plus 1 into I. 0 we can write it as cos pi by 2 and 1 we can write it as sin pi by 2. So we can write it as cos pi by 2 plus I sin pi by 2. Do you know that e power I theta is equal to cos theta plus I sin theta? By comparing these two equations, then we get as theta is equal to pi by 2. Then we get as square root of minus 1 is equal to e power I pi by 2. Then we can write it as square root of minus 1 whole power square root of minus 1 is equal to e power I pi by 2 whole power I, because square root of minus 1 is also equal to I. So this we can write it as e power I square pi by 2. So I square is minus 1, so we can write it as square root of minus 1 whole power square root of minus 1 is equal to e power minus pi by 2. So we have got the answer, so we are going for the second method. Square root minus 1 whole power square root of minus 1 we can write it as I power I because I is equal to square root of minus 1. Euler's form is e to the power I pi plus 1 is equal to 0. From this we can write it as e to the power I pi is equal to minus 1. Minus 1 we can write it as I square. Apply whole power 1/2 on both sides. This 2 and this 2 will be cancelled out, then we get as e power I pi by 2 is equal to I. Now apply whole to the power I on both sides. Then we get as e power I square pi by 2 is equal to I to the power I. I square is minus 1, then we get as e to the power minus pi by 2 is equal to I to the power I. So we have got our answer. Now you've seen how imaginary can turn into real. Crazy, right? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more math magic.